Have you ever wondered why over 1 billion people worldwide observe a month of fasting every year? This is no ordinary month. It's the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, known as Ramadan, a time of deep spiritual reflection, increased devotion, and worship. It's a time when Muslims around the globe engage in fasting from dawn to sunset, an experience that enhances empathy, self-discipline, and spiritual growth. Ramadan holds a special place in the heart of every Muslim, as it is considered one of the 5 pillars of Islam. These pillars form the foundation of a Muslim's life, and observing them is seen as a sign of faith and commitment to the teachings of Islam. The rituals of this holy month aren't just about abstaining from food and drink, but they're also about seeking closeness to the divine, purifying the soul, and fostering a sense of unity among the global Muslim community. So what makes Ramadan such an important time for Muslims? Let's delve deeper into this topic. Firstly, we need to understand the significance of Ramadan in the Islamic faith. Ramadan, the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, is a period that is held in high regard by Muslims worldwide. It's much more than just a time of abstention from food and drink from dawn to sunset. It's a time for deep spiritual growth, self-discipline, and self-reflection. Imagine a whole month dedicated to inner contemplation, where you're encouraged to slow down and take a step back from the hustle and bustle of daily life. It's a time to reconnect with your spiritual self, to strengthen your relationship with God, and to cultivate an inner peace that can carry you through the rest of the year. Now, why is Ramadan considered so special in the Islamic faith? The answer lies in the belief that during this holy month, the Quran, the holy book of Islam, was first revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. Muslims believe that in this month the gates of heaven are opened, the gates of hell are closed, and the devils are chained up. It's a time of immense blessings and spiritual growth. One of the most important aspects of Ramadan is the emphasis on charity and generosity. The act of giving, whether it's time, resources, or simply a kind word, is highly encouraged during this period. The belief is that the reward for every good deed is multiplied in Ramadan, making it an ideal time to reach out to those in need and spread kindness and compassion. This sense of community and shared experience is what makes Ramadan a unique time of the year. It's a time when Muslims, regardless of their geographical location, come together to fast, pray, and engage in acts of charity, creating a global sense of unity and brotherhood. Clearly, Ramadan is not just about fasting. It's about self-discipline, reflection, and generosity. It's a time when Muslims strive to purify their hearts, renew their commitment to their faith, and emerge with a renewed sense of purpose and direction. It's a spiritual journey, a journey of the heart and soul towards a better self and a better world. Now that we understand the significance of Ramadan, let's talk about the practice of fasting. Fasting, or Sawm in Arabic, is one of the 5 pillars of Islam and is a vital part of the Ramadan experience. It involves abstaining from food, drink, and other physical needs from the break of dawn until sunset. This is not merely a physical act, but is primarily a spiritual act of worship, where Muslims seek a raised level of closeness to God. The pre-dawn meal before the fast is known as suhoor. This meal is packed with nutrients to sustain a person throughout the day. It's a time for sustenance, yes, but also a moment of unity and blessing, and it sets the tone for the rest of the day. As the day unfolds, the fast is maintained until the evening call to prayer. This is the time of iftar, or breaking the fast. Traditionally, the fast is broken with dates and water, following the example set by Prophet Muhammad. Breaking the fast with dates isn't just a symbolic act. Dates are packed with energy, helping the body's blood glucose levels return to normal. They also contain vital nutrients such as potassium, magnesium, and fibers. However, not everyone is expected to fast during Ramadan. Certain exceptions are made for those who are ill, pregnant, nursing, menstruating, or traveling. For these individuals, fasting could pose health risks. Therefore, Islam offers flexibility and mercy in its observance. These individuals can make up their missed fasts once they are able to do so, or they can give to the poor as a form of expiation. In essence, fasting during Ramadan is a practice of self-restraint. It's not just about denying oneself the pleasures of food and drink, but also about curbing negative thoughts, actions, and emotions. It teaches patience, humility, and self-control. More importantly, it serves as a reminder of the hardships that the less fortunate experience every day, thus fostering a sense of empathy and gratitude within us. It's a time for spiritual reflection, increased devotion, and worship. It's a journey of the soul, towards a higher state of consciousness and closeness to God. Amidst the month of Ramadan, there is a night that holds special significance. This night is known as Laylat al-Qadr, or the Night of Power. It represents a moment of profound spiritual significance, a night that is steeped in history, reverence, and solace. Laylat al-Qadr is believed to be the night when the first verses of the Quran were revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. This divine revelation, occurring more than 14 centuries ago, marked the beginning of a spiritual journey that would inspire millions of people across the globe. The Night of Power is not merely a commemoration of this historic revelation. It is also a night of heightened worship, reflection, and supplication. It is a time when Muslims around the world seek divine blessings, forgiveness, and guidance. On this night, many Muslims engage in additional prayers known as Taraweeh and Qiyam. These prayers, performed in addition to the 5 daily prayers, are a time for deep contemplation and earnest supplication. They provide an opportunity for Muslims to seek a closer connection with their faith and to reaffirm their commitment to the principles of Islam. Moreover, it is believed that prayers offered on Laylat al-Qadr carry a special weight. As narrated in the Quran, this night is described as being better than 1,000 months. This means that acts of devotion performed on this night are believed to reap rewards greater than those accrued over a lifetime. The Night of Power is also a time for charity. Many Muslims choose this night to give generously to those in need, embodying the Islamic values of compassion and solidarity. It is a night that fosters a sense of community, reminding us of our shared responsibility towards each other. In essence, Laylat al-Qadr is a night of spiritual awakening. It invites us to reflect on our deeds, to seek forgiveness for our wrongdoings, and to strive for a better future. It is a night that encourages introspection, humility, and a deep sense of gratitude. The Night of Power is indeed a night of immense spiritual importance and a time for intensified worship. It is a time to connect, reflect, and aspire to a higher spiritual plane. It is, in every sense, a night like no other. After a month of fasting and prayer, Muslims around the world celebrate a festival known as Eid al-Fitr. This joyous occasion concludes the holy month of Ramadan, a time of deep spiritual reflection and growth. Eid al-Fitr, often simply referred to as Eid, is a day filled with celebrations, marking the end of a month-long journey of discipline, prayer, and empathy. It's like a grand finale, celebrating the completion of a month of blessings and joy. Imagine waking up early in the morning, the excitement buzzing in the air. The first order of the day is a special prayer called the Salat al-Eid. This is not just any ordinary prayer, but a unique one, performed in congregation, symbolizing unity and brotherhood. It's a beautiful sight, a sea of people all dressed in their finest attire, coming together to mark this special occasion. Now, what's a celebration without gifts, right? Gift-giving is a cherished tradition during Eid. It's not about the value of the gift, but the sentiment behind it. Children, in particular, look forward to this part. They receive gifts or money, known as Eidi, from their elders. It's a small token of love and blessings. And then, there's the food. Oh, the food. Eid is synonymous with a grand feast. Families come together to enjoy a special meal, often a spread of mouth-watering delicacies that you've been dreaming of during the fasting days. It's a time to rejoice, to enjoy the blessings of life, and to share this happiness with others. But Eid al-Fitr is not just about celebration, it's also about gratitude and charity. Muslims are encouraged to be generous and to help those less fortunate. This spirit of giving, known as Zakat al-Fitr, is an integral part of the celebrations, ensuring that everyone, irrespective of their circumstances, gets to participate in the joy of Eid. Eid al-Fitr is indeed a joyful conclusion to a month of spiritual growth and self-discipline. It's a time to reflect on the lessons learned, to celebrate the strength of the human spirit, and to look forward with hope and positivity. After all, isn't that what life's all about? So, we've covered quite a bit about Ramadan, from its profound significance as a sacred month of worship and reflection, to the discipline and selflessness embodied through the practice of fasting. We've journeyed through the anticipation of the Night of Power, a night better than 1,000 months where Muslims seek divine mercy and blessings. We've also delved into the joyous celebration of Eid al-Fitr, marking the end of Ramadan, a festival of gratitude and communal unity. Each of these elements beautifully interweave to form the essence of Ramadan. But remember, Ramadan is not just about abstaining from food and drink. It's a spiritual expedition, an opportunity for Muslims to purify their hearts, seek forgiveness, and strengthen their connection with the divine. It's a time for personal growth, increased charity, and deep contemplation. In conclusion, Ramadan is a time of reflection, discipline, and celebration, observed by Muslims worldwide. It's about more than just fasting, it's a journey of spiritual growth and self-discovery.